I'm gonna get your audio. Say something?
Hello, hello.
There you are. Wonderful. Beautiful. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I will meet you at Taylor's Room Forge. So I will tell you, so the area we're gonna go to after this, like the upper row, you require Torrent to move around a fair bit of it. I don't actually know if we should be co-oping for it, and we should just be instead like kind of moving in mirror, if that makes sense, you know?
Fair enough.
So I did want to talk about some. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I did want to talk about something about the Lamentor when you have had a chance and you're in a safe place to read, like the Lamentor visage item description.
I read it already.
So I have a particular interpretation of it that I would like to run by you.
The Buzzer's Mask, right?
Yeah, the Lamentor, not just the Lamentor's mask, but like, you know, the just overall the Lamentor.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm currently getting killed by the Chief Blood Fiend.
That guy was surprisingly chunky.
Not surprisingly, he's the biggest, baddest Blood Fiend. It's kind of their thing. Okay, I'm just running around to get to Taylor's Ruin Forge. We can talk more there. That's what it's called, right? Or not? It's called Taylor's Ruin Forge?
I check right now, but I'm fighting a golem. I'm trying to figure out how to backstab it because it has a gem on the back.
You need to like get around behind them.
I know. It won't let me just stab it, and it won't let me do the backstab animation.
I think you need to break its poise first. So big, heavy attacks. Like fully charged heavies will break its poise, and then you can backstab it. I think.
I will just try to use my special on it to like do more poise damage. Okay, yeah. Okay, then it just dies instantly. Okay. Smith script axe.
Ooh, fun. The Smith script weapons are pretty fun. I like them. But, so, the Lamentor. So, we know, based upon the practices of the ascetics, that become the Curse Blades, that the Hornsent believe that extreme asceticism is necessary in order to reach the divine. And that might be connected to why they tortured the shamans so, because they thought they were kind of bringing them closer to the divine in that way. Also, I'm going to put my sign down near the entrance. Never mind, it won't let me. Maybe you can't go up in this area. But yes, do you get me?
Yeah, yes.
So, the Lamentor seems to represent, at least in my mind, that because the Lamentor, let me see if I can. This transformation tallies with the state of a denizen of paradise, but the people of the tower denied it and hid it from the world. In their foolishness, they viewed true bliss with deep fear. I think that the Lamentor's mask indicates, because the Lamentor is like an expression of rapturous grief. It's like at once like at once tragic and like sobbing, but also like content. And kind of that makes sense. There can be like a relieving element to crying, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because it's discharging the feelings.
Yeah. So I believe that the what's happening with the Lamentor, and the reason why the Lamentor is in prison, is that I think that they either like reach the transcendent state through the extreme asceticism, And they reached a transcendent state through greed and not through like self-punishment. And I think that is heretical to the Horn-Sent orthodoxy, because their orthodoxy is embodied by the ascetics and the tutelary deities requires extreme self-denial in order to achieve the divine. And finding another way to do it, like a way that did not involve that path, frightened them such that they rejected them.
It's basically going that like an extent. It's more. It wasn't about extreme. It wasn't about Buddhism or like any kind of like. It's basically self starvation or like extreme limitation of the self. It was more about it's just extreme feeling in general.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
and they didn't want it to be like that. There's actually openness to the thought.
Yes, I think that's reasonable. Ow.
Yeah, because
okay.
like it's not just about like grief gets it. Because I don't think this is a world where we see it's only negative emotions actually get you anywhere. It more just feels like extreme emotions. Period.
I mean, I agree, because also the grief is described as rapturous. Like there's a positive element to it, to whatever it provides. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Okay, I've gotten the Smith script axe.
I got the axe and I got the great hammer, and now I'm fighting the second.
The great hammer. That's a funny one. You do an Olympic shot put if you throw that.
Fuck! There was two. There's the third one. Fuck,
oh yeah, there's two. There's this one platform that has two of them.
I know, and now it's just the fucking chain, and they killed me because they kept throwing rocks at me at the same time.
No, it's kind of annoying. It's real annoying.
Because that's like the other one I like fucking pose broke, and I was about to stab, but they were kept throwing rocks where I couldn't do it. And if I killed them, it would be easier.
You didn't do anything wrong.
I know.
I got the great hammer. I will tell you, there is an. I think that platform has an ancient dragon smithing stone, so you can skip it if you want, or you can get it.
Oh, for me, it's I just get my runes back now. I'm gonna try rocks. Maybe I can rock sling them to get them poised.
Rock sling is good poise damage. Okay. Yeah, I just got killed by them too. There's the one in the corner that just keeps throwing his fists at you. Whoops.
Fighting one of them is already hard enough, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, something else that kind of comes to my mind is that, with respect to the Lamenter, is that, like...
Mm-hmm.
I think that another element of it is that the Lamenter is described as having like the same like aspect of a denizen of paradise, and I know paradise is obviously subjective, but it's the kind of thing that happen. It's usually like, a good thing is that what's described, and I think that is also because maybe the Lamenter is especially blessed by the Crucible. And or that becoming a Lamenter is like what you should be doing in order to, achieve that connection to the Crucible that the Horn-Sent are trying to do through asceticism and self and external non-self torture, and and it's possible also that they did achieve if it's described as achieving like the aspect of a denizen of paradise, then they have achieved that goal, is kind of what that description says to me, which in my mind means that it's what the Horn-Sent should be aiming for in their, in their progress in their spiritual practice, and that the Horn-Sent can't accept that, that kind of grief is what awaits them upon the accomplishment of their goals, of their spiritual gratification, as it were.
I get you.
It's just a thought.
Alright, that was dead.
Okay.
Gotta trick my fucking Flask Wonder Physics just to actually have the extra defense.
Oh god, not a good time to get the hiccups. And I'm dead. Fuck you, fucking hiccups, god damn it. That was not, I didn't die because of the hiccups of the distance.
Oh, I hate these. These things suck. I wish these things didn't respawn.
And they kind of... Oh, fuck you.
Ancient dragons have things out, yes.
Oh god, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh god.
What now? Is your organs dying?
No, I'm hiccuping so badly. Oh god.
Then just take a deep breath.
Alright, I got one down.
Just go drink some water. It's fine. You sound like you're choking yourself, trying to not make it noticeable on the mic.
Oh god, yeah. It's bad. Anyways, Lamenter, interesting. Lamenter Mask, completely useless, but interesting fight. And interesting conceptually.
Take a break, go drink some water.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, that feels better. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, that felt awful.
Yeah, I just saw how you handled it was kind of weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know how else to describe it.
You just don't know how to handle hookups, or you don't know how to handle the situation where it sounded like I was choking?
No, it's more I just thought you handling it was weird because it just sounded like you were just silently trying to like tolerate it the whole time.
No,
It's like I don't understand.
I'm used to.
Which I felt like it's just kind of dumb, but I also am used to people where you get mocked for just having weird hiccups. So, eh.
Down sounds like a dickish thing to do. People don't control hiccups.
Yes, but it's weird when you have people have inverted hiccups.
I don't know what that is, but I still wouldn't mock someone.
It's where you have hiccups it's like you're choking.
I mean, I feel like
Gas.
that's to me that's just normal.
That's not actual hiccups.
Okay, fair. Alright, so I'm now in the room where the golem is petting the slime. Have you found that?
Uh, say it again.
There's a room where there's a golem petting a slime. Have we found it?
I was not there.
You should. It's fun and cool, and there's a good, very good thing here. It's also the way you need to go, so...
Okay, just get back up this ledge. Get back up on pillar.
So, you got the Ancient Argus Venting Stone. Where did you go from there?
I'm now... Let's see. On the other side of the pillar, so there's a thing that leads to where... Somber 8 and a 6 and 4.
Yeah, okay, you're near the pillar. You're near the room I'm talking about now.
Yeah, I see it. It's embedding the slime.
Yeah. Very, very good boy.
They're both gonna try to kill me, right? Aren't they?
Yes. There is a secret third enemy hiding above you, and they're actually very dangerous for reasons that I want to leave a surprise unless you really don't want me to.
Oh, is it because you throw more slimes at me?
Yes.
Alright, how am I gonna deal with this guy?
I mean, I would take care of the upper guy first, because the lower guy I don't think can really...
I'm trying to figure out how to reach him.
Okay. There's a, like, ledge. There's an angle.
Okay, because that ledge wouldn't... I couldn't climb up that. The ledge wouldn't let me climb up it.
Well, there's like a collapsed pillar you can use to get up there. Look around. It's there.
Oh, okay. It's...
Ruin forges are such a cool idea, and I do like how they were executed. You still there?
Yeah, I'm... Fuck, I didn't get the backstab off. It sucks.
It's okay, just keep going. I think these guys are weak to magic. Or at least less vulnerable, less invulnerable to it. Oops. Did you die or is it okay?
I'm just being messaged. I need...
Or did you, like...
I'm alive. I'm fine. I'm sorry. I just need to focus on something.
I mean, that's fine. I just didn't know where you were. That's all.
Trying to kill these slimes.
This is probably death, but maybe it's not. Oh, it is not. Nice.
I hate how these hit so fucking hard. And they have a fucking, if you get behind them, they have a fucking back attack.
Yes.
I wish I didn't regenerate their fists so easily.
Okay, now it feels like you're just kind of complaining. Like, I get it. It's annoying to fight. I'm sorry, but no, not everything is a design problem. Or not everything. Never mind. I'm sorry. Yes, that sounds annoying. Okay, let me.
Oh, okay. That one's dead. And I'm out of flasks. Ugh,
I don't think there's only one. Oh shoot! Did you find the second one petting a slime or no?
no, it was the one of the guy with the pot. Because I took all my flasks because they kept chewing through my health.
Okay. Did you kill the lower one yet?
I killed everything in the. I killed everything in the. I killed the thing petting the slime. I killed the thing with like.
Okay,
the torch.
cool. So there's a room. There's an item on the upper platform where the guy with the cauldron head was.
Yeah, the shield.
Yes. So you can Captain
I
America.
got that.
Yes.
I got that already.
So then, from the oh god, I should have not gone back to the grace. Sorry. So from there, I believe you need to.
I guess you can drop down.
You can drop down, yes. So from there, you can drop down. There is going to be a couple of slimes, and then there's a very tall ladder in the dark corner. I will warn you, there is a golem up there who is petting a slime. However, you should be able to outrange him with the spells.
Fair. I'm out of flasks.
Do you have any
I
blue?
have one cerulean left. It's
Okay,
just
well,
hit the range attacks hit so fucking hard.
How much health do you have overall? Because that's the last thing we have to fight.
I have like half my health.
Okay, do you want to put on the HP regen and or
guess I
magic
could do
regen
that.
talismans?
Yeah, I guess I could just do that. Just wait it out.
I mean, you don't have to wait it out. Just like put it on before you go up the ladder. That'll help. Let me know once you've gotten that guy down.
Going down.
Okay. Then there's going to be one more golem.
Going up the ladder now. On this lever, or maybe let me get out easier.
Sorry?
On the lever, maybe let me get easy.
Did you beat the golem?
No, I ran away because I was at like inch. I have an inch of health left.
Okay.
What? Is that a bad thing?
I mean, I just don't remember what was up there. Let me check and see what was up there.
It's a lever that changed the pillar.
Well,
in the
no,
center.
but that you had to jump across to get to whatever item that guy was guarding.
I know.
I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna check what the item was in this. Okay, it was a somber 3. Oh, never mind. That's all you missed. So from here, you want to. There should be a. From where you pulled the lever, there should be an area near where you can drop down to get to the. What's the word? There should be like an area where you can drop down. You should be able to. I don't fucking know. Just fucking fine. I don't remember, dude.
Okay, dude.
There should be a place where you can drop down and you can like land right next to like the little outcropping on the pillar that you can use to climb up.
Gotcha.
I think there's like 1 or 2 more slimes in the path, so just be wary.
Sure.
Yeah, I see it. So,
I'm just gonna wait for all my stuff to slowly regenerate.
I mean, I don't think there's any more enemies between. Actually, no. There's maybe 1 slime.
Yeah, I just I'm just emptying everything.
Okay, well, can you?
What? You want me to do something entertaining?
Well, no. I just what? Where are you? Please tell me where you are.
I'm trying to kill that one golem because you seemed very upset about it.
No,
so
no. You don't have to kill the golem. It just is a somber 3. It's just a somber 3. Don't worry about it.
It's the first time.
I said that. I said don't worry about it. It's just a somber 3.
I heard it the first time.
Okay, so where are you now? Like, what are you? Where are you?
I'm next to the lever. I felt because I put like so many arrows into the thing. I wanted to finish killing the golem just out of like solidarity.
If you want to, go ahead.
I just have to wait for everything to come back because I'm out of flasks. Because fighting the gang in melee range is actually just seems. Ugh.
All right. What's the update?
I'm just waiting for my stuff to come back. I fucked up the jump 3 times, so I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah, just move on. So near the lever should be a platform you can drop down onto that puts you near one of the outcroppings of the pillar.
Yes, I see.
You can drop down there. Yeah, I think there is a slime on that platform, so be careful.
I just to get as low as possible to avoid dropping down. That's kind of a far drop back.
It's safe, I did it, but...
I got stuck in the chain, but I'm okay.
Good, okay.
Alright, top of the pillar. There's another lever.
Wait. Shit. Wait, where did you go? So you went onto the pillar, where did you go from the pillar?
I went to the top of the pillar to where there would different place it would take me than the other time.
Okay, you went to the top of the pillar, which way
I'm now at this other lever that's next to like this burning.
Oh yeah, that's the end, that's the end. Okay, you're good.
Like
you're
this
good.
burning, like this altar.
Yes, that's the end. The Ruined Forges don't have bosses.
Alright. The Golem Smith. And there's other lever to pull.
So Telu the Golem Smith is a really interesting summon. I mean, read them if you have a moment, but...
Yeah, I'm now gonna go warp back to the Grace, because I think that's everything, really. That was most stressful that should have been for me.
When you're ready, I would go to the storehouse first floor. But yes, read this first. Go ahead. Read this first.
Said to be the brunt of the litter and the first to stop moving, but it was he who became the guardian deity of smithery.
Yes. So, Telu is a very interesting summon because you do summon a basic version of one of the Golem Smiths. However, Telu has like poise up the wazoo and extremely high damage resistances. Like, dude does not take damage from much at all.
The dude is a good distraction.
He is a enormously good tank. The main downside is he's so slow, both physically, like moving and attacking, that it's hard for the enemy doesn't always pay attention to him, but that's not necessarily a big deal. So Telu, the other thing about Telu is he actually does have range, because he does have the attack where he can shoot his own fists out. But he also actually has not very much in the way of like total HP, which sounds like a bad thing, except that this means that if you have any ability to heal another player, including through like heal from afar, you can heal his like full HP in just a single cast, which is fantastic for FP efficiency.
That's nice.
And since he has
I thought you didn't use summons, but yeah.
I know I don't, but I know this because I know how to analyze them.
Okay.
So from the storehouse first floor side of Grace, you want to go to the western exit, which should have a couple of shades and an elevator. You'll probably get attacked by a vulgar shadow militiaman. All right. And there's a. Let me know once you've done so.
Elevator up.
Nope, it's the elevator down. Yes.
Yeah, taking the elevator down.
So,
I've never been here.
This is new. This is completely new. So, I believe if you go forward, there is an invisible wall somewhere.
There's also a dead body.
Yes, it's at the end.
And a pot.
Oh, water jar. Yes.
Oh yes, jar.
And then you should get a golden triple foul foot. And then I believe this is a dead end. Yes, it is.
Okay, none of these walls are. These look like real walls.
Nope, no. There is an illusory wall in here, but not here. Not in this room.
Oh, okay, so I guess I'll go the side room?
Yep.
Carpet, table, weapons on the walls.
There's a balcony. Yes, once you take care of them, on the left is a balcony overlooking a very unhappy room.
Wall sparks.
Do not jump down yet, because there is more to be found.
That's a lot of just people in. Okay.
A lot of gore. Yeah.
Just a lot of people in jars. I'm amazed there's many of this stuff outside of the jails, but
Well, yes. So if you go stay on this upper area, you will find a
I think there's real wall.
Yeah, okay. And then there's another jar in there.
Metal Freeze cookbook. Yeah. Sun warp stone.
Yeah, so that's just a better version of warp stone. Warming stone. What's this one mean? A blessed bone shard, yes, of course. You want to use blessed bone shards on those and not on the freaking like golden vow consumable item. That's what you want to use it on. Right? And I never actually found the cookbook for that, huh? Fascinating. Whoops. Oh well, not really.
I never found it either, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, let me rectify that when we are not getting when I'm. I mean, it's a good item. It's a good item. The incantation is so great that they just made it a consumable that you can use. Which, to be fair,
I just do it myself.
Yeah, the consumable is not quite doesn't last quite as long as the incantation, so it's not quite as good, but still good. You know, golden vow good. Turns out. So inside the room with all of the jar innards and the jars, there is one that's going to jump onto you from like the right or something.
I'm dealing with that right now.
And then there's a couple of small jars.
So that I'm now going. I'm going east. Am I going eastwards of the room to deal with the things there?
That is a special. Ouch.
Special tiny jars. They explode into like a fucking like.
Yes, and then a special jar inner that has a nasty attack.
Just summons sludge. That slowly drains.
There's another Iris of Grace, if you wanted to... And then a hefty cracked pot on one of the bodies in the room. So, I've seen a couple of theories about this. I think that the one that I think is the most likely
feels like it's a medical ward that got turned into a thing.
Yes, actually, exactly. And I think that that's what you can pick up by the completely desiccated, but the like, bed sheets on the sides.
Yeah, it's what I got from the beds and the way it's organized. It looks like a medical ward.
Yes, and I think that Mesmer might have set one up for the jar instance. Given that he
there's a bunch of jars here. Yeah, it just seems like it was partially out of him feeling. It feels like there's like a sense of like pity for like all these people because he also just grabbed all the small jars too. So it's like
yeah, I mean it might have been also.
It looks like he went crazy later, but it might have been also just how to put this. Because some of those like they were taking out the jars and just lay on the bed to like rest.
Yeah.
Or, way to put it, it looks like they broke out, and they rested, and then, like, someone cut away some of the innards that weren't actually attached.
Oh god.
don't think it's wrong to think that.
No, yeah, my oh god was just that, like, I almost got killed. But yes, no, that's very fair and very reasonable.
Ah, shit, I'm stuck.
One thing is that... Where? What?
I'm stuck behind some jars. I can't break them and I can't get out.
Save and reload? Which jars? Which jars?
There's like next to a bed. There's like I'm like under like a fucking desiccated, or I guess a moth-eaten tapestry sheet.
Yeah, the. Oh, I see it. Oh, yeah, I see exactly the spot you landed in. Maybe you have to reload.
All right, I'll see if it.
Yep, I hit the same spot. Okay.
That feels like an oversight.
Yeah, that's absolutely an oversight. So, I'm gonna say quit and reload. Maybe it'll help. If it doesn't, then we have to go back to the Grace. But we can, at this point, run past all the enemies.
I have to go back to the Grace now.
You do? It won't let you?
Yeah, I'm still stuck. It sounds like I have free bit of movement. I can't get out of that spot.
No, that's an oversight. Sorry about that.
No, I did that to myself because I was just jumping on the pots as we were talking.
Oh, alright. So, just first floor, you'll have to call the elevator again, but... Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I agree with you. I knocked the Shadow Militiaman off the ledge, and then his dead body, he died midair because I used the Roar of Rubalea, and then his body landed on the elevator, and when the elevator came up to me, his body was on it. Alright, so, let me know once you've gotten out of the medical.
Well, as I just,
As you just what?
As I just deal with, I just deal with the 3 innards chasing me. Alright, that was only one flash needed. That worked out. Perfect. Alright. Now in this other room.
Oh god. I almost got killed by the little warrior jars.
I almost died from my sword hitting the wall, either it connected with the enemy, so it didn't count.
Yeah. Sen's Fortress in Dark Souls 1 be like, hey, do you like fighting like 3 enemies in the thinnest corridors you've ever seen? Are you using a weapon?
Get a stabbing weapon or die.
Yes, are you using a weapon that sweeps instead of stabs? Fuck you. God. Oh god, there's this one flat part of Sen's Fortress where you have to, like, take a really tight turn, right after fighting. There's a bunch of snakemen in there, and there's a golden one who shoots lightning at you as you're trying to cross a ladder. And as you're trying to cross a bridge, and the bridge also has like swinging axes on it that are trying to hit you. I fucked that part up so many times. Anyways, you should be at the West Rampart side of Grace. There should be a big ass door you look like you can open, and that you can't, and then a tiny ass door that you can. You should also be able to open Torrent once you get to the other side. Have you found this?
Yeah, I'm at the West Rampart, Grace.
There is a very long bridge that has a lot of bats on it with a couple of junk items you can pick up. Do so, but keep an eye on the sky because something unpleasant's going to happen.
Oh, a dragon.
I won't say anything.
I mean, it's a fucking it's the bridge in a Souls game. What do you expect?
I
Or I
will
guess
tell you, I didn't.
it's a bridge in a FromSoft game. It's like it's that or a giant snake. But that's Sekiro. It's a giant serpent.
I will tell you, it has to do with fire, but it also wasn't what I was expecting.
There's a fucking pyromancer at the end of the fucking thing. It's like, oh, a rain of fire. Okay, it's rain making it. What the? Ah! That's so
God.
fucking stupid.
I warned you. I warned you.
No. I died because I was on torrent. I was looping around the pyromancer, and then torrent just directly ran off the bridge.
Oh, that's a new one. I've never had that happen before. Nice. Or not.
It was
nice,
weird
but-
because you just like they just slipped through like the bits of the rampart, and I just fell off to my death. I was just like,
Man,
what?
That sucks. I'm sorry.
I said it funny because it's stupid.
It is funny. And as much as you might be tempted to skip this guy, he drops a really excellent helmet.
I mean, I was just gonna beat him by hitting him on torrent. It's just I might have to do something else.
He drops the helmet he's using as well as the incantation he's using.
Yeah, they stagger every time I hit them, so... There we go. Salted Hood and Rain of Fire.
Mm-hmm. I'll read them both to you. You don't have to.
Another Somber 9.
Hood of Salza, Sage of the Fire Knights. A prodigious amount of cloth wound around it, giving it a prodigious amount of cloth wound around it, giving the impression of a greatly sworn head, and wearing it increases intelligence. A disciple of the elder Wego, he refused to burn down an old ruin at the risk of his own life. And then Rain of Fire. Incantation of Salza, Sage of the Fire Knights. Summons a cloud of flame overhead that pelts foes with a rain of fire from above, charging increases potency. Salza's disdain for barbarism never waned, even as he burned more villages and scorched more land than any other. And then once you get that, there should be a elevator that we go through that takes you to the Viaduct Minor Tower, Site of Grace, and then to the new zone.
The radius between the rest part and this one feels very insignificant, but I guess it matters just to the placement for other reasons.
I think it matters to the overall topography of the zone.
It does. It matters for because you have to run through the rest part again to get to when you get to Rao.
Mm-hmm. And we are now in Rao. Now again, this whole zone is technically a dungeon. You can use Torrent in it, but it has all of the other landmarks of a legacy dungeon, including the way it generally is laid out, as well as the fact.
I'm gonna go to the structure. Gotcha. I'm gonna go to the structures to the left of the entrance.
Yeah, I would. There is, I think, 1 or 2 hippos up here, and I think these are the last hippo-based Shadow Tree fragments that you will get. So no more hippos after this. Let me know if you find the...
I get you. I will. One moment. I just see a message.
it doesn't need... Well, let me know what you found. It doesn't need to be the hippo.
Fair enough.
Oh, how's it looking?
I'm typing.
Okay. How's it looking?
I found an elevator.
Okay. You need to tell me when you're back. You told me you weren't. You didn't say you were back yet.
I'm back now. I'm sorry, because you asked.
You didn't say it. Okay. Yes. Please take the elevator. This is like the thing with the abyssal forest. You just didn't say that you were going for a second, and then I was wondering where you were. More info is better.
I'm sorry. I said I was typing for a bit, and
Well, yes,
I
but
responded.
you didn't say you were done. I was waiting for you.
Okay.
Fine. You took the elevator down. What happened?
Blood fiend.
Yes. There's a.
And then I take a left. I take a right, then a left. Oh, that's where blood fiends.
Yes. I don't think the blood fiends have anything valuable, but if you want to kill them, go ahead. Alright, you know what? Just to satisfy my curiosity, I'm gonna go ahead and kill them. See what they drop. Oh god, there's like 7 of them here. Oh, this guy's trying to need human. That's cute. Alright, then verdict is they don't drop anything. They just drop. There's just a smithing stone 8 here. Fuck you. Okay. Alright, so now you can take.
Mushroom bones.
If you exit out the tiny little hole to the right, you should see the hippo kind of right in front of you.
Oh, okay. There's way more blood fiends in here now. Okay.
Yeah, that's. Yes, I told you there's like 7.
I know. I went left immediately. There's like 2 of them, and then there's.
Yeah, and then you round the corner and there's like 7.
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
There's 2 blood fiends hiding on your right, on the way to the hippo, so be careful.
Okay.
So, do you see the hippo? Yes, no, maybe?
No. So I'm not the
Okay.
back outside now. Going down the stairs. I see the hippo.
Oh, okay.
So there's 2 blood fiends, am I right? Or like, they were talking about those upper passage?
There's 2 blood
earlier
fiends
that-
on the right, before you go down the stairs. If you go down the stairs, you're safe, don't worry.
I killed those guys already. Those are the 2 blood
Oh.
fiends I fought initially. Ow.
hippo down. No, not again. Okay. Let me know once you've gotten with the hippo.
Sure. Just. Alright, it's dead.
Cool. So if you go directly west, you will see a big kind of Parthenon sort of looking building across the ravine. That is a miserable place. You must never go there. Unfortunately, we will go there. We will go there at some point. We don't have to, but we will because I want us to.
I'm going northeast now. Or
yes,
I'm going north.
Yeah, you should see a cross of Mikola, like way across the ravine. You can't get there for a while.
I see turtles in a waterfall.
These to the left of the waterfall. If you look west, you should see a.
I see the cross. Yes.
Yeah, you're not going to get that for a bit, so.
I guess I just go back up because I don't think there's a way to go down from here.
Yeah, I think we have to go back up. Yeah, I believe we have to go back up. This is just kind of a way you can drop down semi-safe. Hold on. I want to see if I can fuck the torrent jump. No, you cannot. Okay, I'm looking now. You can't make that. So if you go back to Viaduct to Minor Tower, there is another path forward. This is going to get really hard.
I will say, I should understand, like, the way you said it is, like, I will see if I can fuck the torrent jump.
Yeah. Well, I meant, like, get it to,
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna get, this is the part of the, I'm gonna say something and please don't get mad at me. We're going to do a part of the DLC that I have been dreading pretty much as soon as the DLC came out because it is so confusing. The map is, the lack of a map and the lack of topography on the map for what we're about to do is so fucking confusing. I hate it so much, but unfortunately it's necessary to progress forward, and so I will do my best to give good direction, but I think the most important thing is that we just stay in the same place as each other so that we know we're looking at the same thing when we describe things. Is that okay?
Okay. Sure.
And I'm not dreading it necessarily because of you. I'm dreading it because this place gets me so fucking lost every time I play this. I've only done the DLC twice, and every time I do it becomes a nightmare. So,
okay,
from the first grate...
Send the Grace room just to refresh my stuff.
From the Grace, you want to go north. You want to go turn to the right after you leave the building and go north. And you should see a small little, dale with a red bear. A small red bear.
Okay, so north from the Grace.
Once you leave the building. I say small red bear, like this is a real-sized bear and therefore incredibly fucking...
Yeah, I see a real-sized bear.
From here...
I see a normal red bear.
Yes. Although, I mean, they do have horns. From here, you want to go west along the cliffside, and there should be a teeny path with a couple of eagles on it that you can run along.
Yes.
And there is a large circular construction in here. You can jump onto the central pillar to do so without taking damage,
I see the circular thing, yes.
Yes, and then you can drop down from there and you shouldn't take any damage.
I missed missing the center, but I took a little bit of damage, not that bad.
Good, okay. There is
I got the Bondstone and the Antiquity Scholars, Cookbook 2, which means there's other cookbooks in there.
Yes, there's one other, I believe. From here, you can break the invisible wall, and you are in my favorite room, one of my favorite rooms in the game.
Is the invisible wall directly southwest?
Yes, it is. Yes, okay. And now you are in a very fun room. I like this room. This room has nothing bad.
Full of fucking scorpions.
Yep. So, do whatever you have to for the immediate scorpions, and I believe going to the right is the way up and will take us to an exit that will let us link back up to the base.
Okay.
Right, no, not the right, the left. Going to the left. So you want to go south.
Alright then. Bunch of tiny ones too.
Oh yes, that's not wrong.
Honestly, the hard part is just how they look, and if there's anything else around, really.
There. So there should be a door up a set of stairs going south. You can open it. And
We're going left. There's something on the right, right, and there's a bramble. There's like a door, engraved door here of a lever. I'm pulling.
I believe that this is the. No, I was wrong. God damn it. Okay, well, fuck. We're just gonna keep going this way.
And there's fuck ton of shades.
There's a lot of shades. One of them, I believe, the one with the pot in the head, I think drops a revered spirit ash.
Oh, okay.
Never mind, he doesn't. I know there's a couple that do.
Fire sprite stone. So I took a right once you get past the door that opens.
Okay, hold on. You took a right as soon as you went past the door that opens?
Yes, to get to the thing that has a giant, I would say giant torch, pillar
brazier.
torch. This is a brazier, but like to me, it's more like the entire column is part of it.
Okay, fair. So, what did you do in here?
Took a right to pick up the fire sprite stone, and I was going left to straight towards the guy holding the pot.
Okay, so you left the room. Yes, I believe that is a safe drop. No, actually, that might not be a safe drop. Never mind.
I didn't drop down. I just
don't drop. Yeah, so you went back and then you went to the right to the guy with the pot.
And I took a left again to go fight the guy that is on top of the roots that I'm trying to figure out how do I get up there?
Just there's a way you can get up there.
Oh, just climb up the root.
Yes. There should be a guy in a pot with a pot and the pot is sparkling. That has a root spirit. My fault.
Gotcha.
Did you see it? Makes
sense. I'm grabbing the thing on top of the root with Somber 9.
Oh, whoops. We are... Okay, that's... Yes, okay. We took a different path. So you got the Somber 9 and there's a guy up there?
Yeah, so now there's a fucking dancer on top of the roots that I'm just...
Yes, the Curse Blade. I would not fight that guy yet because there's a shade that has the shade with the sparkling pot. Do you see them?
No, I don't. Actually.
Did you kill a shade that drops a revered spirit ash? They should be. Yeah, they might have despawned. Maybe they saw you.
I didn't. I've just not seen it yet.
So are you fighting the Curse Blade yet?
Yeah, because it's not leaving me alone.
That's fine. Okay, so the if you take a look in kind of the circular square area around the this room, there should be a guy with the pot that's sparkling that has the revered spirit ash. If it's not there,
sorry. Okay, I can now actually like process what's happening in the room now. Sorry.
Okay, is there a guy with the pot on his head that's sparkling?
Yes, in the distance.
Cool, go ahead, kill him. He's got a revered spirit ash.
Going for it. Alright, I got it. And a silver horn tender and a Rowborough. Same time.
So the Rowboroughs, the Bond Stones, and the Sprite Stones in the Antiquity Scholars cookbooks are basically used to make these kind of like consumable single-use spell things that are like kind of like mini spells that like shoot fire or shoot like a tracking explosive. They're not very useful, but they are
like Vesper Ember. So like consumable versus Vesper Ember and shit like that.
Yeah, although to be fair, that's what Fire Coil also is. But it's the same thing. Fire coils are the same thing. They're the consumable members of Mesmer. These ones are a bit different because they don't These ones like don't explode on contact. I think they like burn as they bounce around. They bounce around. They don't trap. Though there's two. The fire sprite stones basically are like bouncing, ricocheting projectiles, kind of like gummy balls that explode at the end of their duration. The
Gotcha.
bond stones and there's another one I don't remember what it's called. That's like a slow moving tracking projectile that explodes at the end of its duration or when it hits an enemy. And then the bond stone is a consumable, is a tool that you can repeatedly use like as many times as you want. And what it does is it detonates any sprites that you have actively out. If that makes sense.
Okay. I have now gone out surface and now I'm now at like a pond.
Yeah, so this is the path back from where we would have gone if we had gone further instead of finding the invisible.
Oh, okay.
So this is the other way in. So we actually did go the right way in terms of the path up.
Okay, so where do I go now? Because I'm basically back to the Grace.
Yeah, so now you want to go back into the kind of grid room where you fought the curse blade. And yes, this entire section, it looks exactly like this. It's so confusing.
I'm not confused so far. I'm just being like, I kind of wish there was a map here.
Yeah, no, me too. So if you go back through the doors that we opened near the room with the brazier,
I take the right instead of a left.
yes. So well, it's left from this direction, but take a right. Yes.
I mean, right. You know what I mean when I say that.
I know what you mean. Sorry.
Go back through the doors. I'm gonna go to the other side of the scorpion room. Kinda happy I can do torrent for this, just so it takes us time.
Yes, that's part of the reason why it's good, and torrent is going to be like right now torrent is convenient. Torrent's going to be necessary for later parts of this.
Oh, is it like is it a way to like start running or something?
More like platforming.
And I got one like drop. I also got a guy with a sparking pot that drops spirit calculus.
Oh yes, I just found that guy. So you're in a room with like a bajillion guys, right?
Yeah, it's a bunch of just sprites, spirit shades.
Don't worry. And there should be a locked door.
And there's also there's a locked door and a circular vent, or a square vent.
A square vent, yeah. Instead of going to the door, well, the door is locked actually, so you can't go through it. Never mind.
Yeah, I do it the other side, so I need to go around.
So we need to go through the circular room, square vent.
You see what I mean when you try to just say what you mean, just now it just says.
So you should be in a sandy room with a couple of giant spiked scorpions, mind you.
I'm just not gonna bother trying to fight these things. These things are annoying. I'm just gonna hit them with my projectiles.
They're really. Oh! I was gonna say. I thought you were ignoring them. No, they're not that bad. They take like 3 hits.
No, it's more just they're annoying to hit.
Fair.
Like I've been trying to hit one and it just wouldn't cooperate. And one let me target it for a bit.
All right, hold on a second. My Twitch has stopped working.
Oh no. Somber 8, Somber 6.
Hold on a second.
I should probably stop when I get to another next Grace, because I'm trying to get I just think I'm about to get lightheaded or something.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I think my ability to word is lessening.
Okay, hold on. Well, I need to check. Wait. Twitch is just not working. Hold on. What's going on, Twitch?
It really feels like it's falling apart today. Or tonight, at least.
Twitch, you good? You could really mute your mic when that happened. Really distract.
I think how long is a fucking curse blade? What the fuck?
Yes, but the curse blade is good because it means that there is a guy who drops like a pot guy nearby.
Yeah, I know. I killed it, and the curse blade attacked me. Fuck. I just noticed it has a Lamenter's mask on. Or something like it.
Yes, and this one is a special one. They have an ability that none of the others do. The, pot guy you killed should have dropped a Shadow Tree Fragment.
I'll do that once. It's just the curse blade knocked me to go to a different area, so I can't do it right now. Ow.
Okay, curse blade down. You got him?
Alright, I finally got him. Ugh, that. I was getting dizzier fucking having to, like, circle them continuously.
So there should be just a couple of basic ass items around.
I got the fragment, and yeah.
And then from here, I believe, if you go back to the room with the sand room with the scorpions, I believe if you turn left, there's going to be a bunch of shades, and I think this is the path to the door.
Sand room? I'm at the sand room. Okay, so
if you go
left. Okay, yes.
If you go, yeah, there should be a bunch of shades.
I see them.
No, this is not the path to the sand room. Sorry. About it.
No, but there's two scorpions in the walls. One moment as I just killed them.
Yeah. Actually, this is good.
Oh, the rings of Petrol, don't kill them. That's annoying.
They are more vulnerable to fire, I believe.
3 hits kill them as well. They're just annoying to hit sometimes because they roll.
There's a very big one in the room up ahead. Very big and extra hairy.
I'm not seeing anything like that extra huge. Is it the one hanging in the center of the room?
Yes.
That was more spiky than hairy. Oh, that one is chunky.
Yeah, and yeah, one of those spider scorpions is programmed to just keep doing the rolling attack, which is kind of funny, actually.
It's annoying in that regard, honestly. Alright, extra large one's killed.
Cool. And you should get these spider scorpion ashes in this room. I will just go ahead and tell you now.
I did. I got them.
Okay. This breed of scorpion was native to the realm of Shadow, but was far smaller in size. Recent giant scorpions are said to trace back to the Church of the Bud.
Have we fought? I forget. Have we fought the people in charge of that?
No, we haven't even seen that yet.
Okay.
This is literally the first time it's been mentioned. So if you should be able to circle around in this room. You should end up in a small room with a bit of flowers.
I found the flower room, yeah.
This, I believe, is a bit of a fake out. This is a way that you can get back to the Grace, but it is one way, so you can't, go back.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think there's really any other items up here. I'll just do a quick... There is the... Yes, okay, so this actually is this? No, I thought this is not the... There's a Blood Fiend wandering up here.
Okay, is it not the way to the ladder?
No, it's not
the way to the lever?
No, it's not the way to the lever. I was mistaken. Were we misled? Yes, we were. There's a Blood Fiend up here, but this otherwise does not have literally anything of interest, so let's just...
Okay, so just once you hit the flowers, just go back?
Yes, so go back. Let's get ourselves back to the room with the Curse Blade.
Sure.
From here, there should be a exit in the northwest corner of the room. with a spirit spring. Let me know if you see it.
Okay, one moment.
So once you get back to the room with the curse book.
Yeah. All right, I'm out. I'm past the room with the curse plate and now to like the room with the
Spirit spring.
the spirit spring in the center.
So you can
Can I
use
drop
that to get down. There's a single mushroom on one of the ledges on the way, but it's not otherwise.
That
like,
doesn't
important.
matter.
And then there should be a bunch of man-flies down here.
Oh, chunky.
Yeah, the ones that vomit are usually a little prompt view. So there should be a shadow room in there, and then you should be able to head northwest. There's a bunch more man-flies playing dead.
Yeah, I'm just cutting through them all right now. There's our spirit spring in the room.
Yeah, let me just look around first.
I'm gonna look around first.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a thing up, and there's past the spirit spring. There's a intersection that goes to different
Yeah,
ways.
let's take the spirit spring first, just to check. I don't
Fair
remember
enough.
what's up here. Oh, I think this might be the way to the door.
That works out anyway. I'll skin off my hand. There's snails.
Yes. There's a couple of snails, I think just
Fucking
two.
summoner snails, huh?
No, these ones don't even do it. No, these are just snails. I mean, these aren't just snails, actually, they're also snakes. It's a little weird. The game just calls them snakes. But
Summoner snail snakes. SSS. But the door's open. Okay, that's related. Okay, that's just to make it easier to get back here, honestly.
yes, it is. And then I believe this is the room...
And then drop back
Yes.
down.
This
And
is
then
the room...
left or right from the intersection.
let me check.
I'm going right.
Yeah, I think right is shorter.
Takes you to a bunch of roots.
Yeah, that's the... this is a dead end. There's an item here, but not the way forward.
Flying Crucible Feather Talisman.
And this is interesting. So the backs... So, well, example.
I will once the manfly was attacking me.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Just deal with the 4 manflies. Alright, they're dead. Once after the Crucible is sacred for the refinement wrought through its evolutionary gifts, most prominently their tangled horns.
Oh, fuck.
I've seen the thing of wearing all the different talismans where like it does an extra cool thing, but like you take the damage increases so much it's just like bad.
It's not worth it at that point.
Like it's such an increase that like it's just, or it feels like this is not a good idea. This was a bad idea actually.
Yes. Oh, yeah, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, but the main thing that's interesting there is that backsteps are fundamentally worse than rolling in this game because backsteps do not have iframes. This actually gives them iframes, so it makes backsteps actually usable. Unfortunately, they're still not that good. Just because
Gotcha.
you don't move as much. But it's a little bit weird. The backsteps did not have iframes in this at launch until this came out because like they were in Dark Souls. Backframes having iframes was in Dark Souls. Alright, we're almost at the Grace, don't worry. There's gonna be, if you keep heading southeast, there's gonna be a bunch more manflies, and a route that you can take to go up onto one of the banisters with 2 more, and a Shadow Realm rune.
Yeah, I got the Realm Rune 7. There's a person with a hammer.
Well, that shape looks familiar. So I want to tell you, you can sneak by this person and get to the Grace. There is, however, a Stake America here, just in case you decide to fight them before you get it.
Okay, I didn't think they'd be that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the Grace and fight them later. They are slow, so if I just set the Grace.
Well, you should recognize what they are.
It was. The name is escaping me.
It's not it's a Crucible Knight.
Okay. How?
What'd you say?
Only because I'm forgetting. Because
You're cutting out.
I can't place the name, but they are familiar.
It's a Crucible Knight.
What? You're cutting out.
Okay. It's a Crucible Knight. It's a Crucible Knight. Can you hear me?
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I abandoned here the last of the flesh of my body. Yeah, I can hear you now, Crucible Knight said that.
Yes.
I also read what the cross.
Yes, and Lita should have a note. No worries, Vincent. I hope you had fun playing.
Message left by Dryleaf Dane. Address the kindred spirits who pursue Michael's trail. We found the sealing tree just ahead. If we are to burn it, we need the proper kindling. That of Sir Mesmer.
Yes. However, we've already beaten Mesmer, so it's a non-issue.
Okay. Well, I'm at Ancient Ruins East, and it's late for me in my head.
Yeah. This is a good stopping place. Although, if you want, we can fight. You can fight the Crucible Knight. You can get her weapon, which is useless to you.
Fuck it anyway, because it's like at some point I'm probably gonna try the Sword of Stars because that seemed fun.
Starline Sword, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can do Trova's loop.
Why did I try that? Okay, Bale Slave Lightning is not going to work on her.
Alright. Oh my god, they become a fucking chimeric centaur for a bit.
What the heck is a hitbox on that?
And then they're doing aspect of the flower. Doing aspect of the... That killed me, damn. She's got all the stuff, huh?
Yeah. I will tell you, you can find Dane's camp just on the northeastern edge of this platform, northeast of the Grace that you just got. There is an Ash of War there, which you won't need because you're not using them, but I will because it's fun.
Fair enough.
Never mind. Oh, there, here it is. Yes, here it is. I'll tell you now. You get her weapon and her helmet for killing her. I
I
can
might
read
as well
them.
try it. Go
I can
ahead.
read it to you if you want, but it's you can check it for yourself.
I just need to kill her, honestly. Okay, that's what's killing me.
What killed you?
Uh, I was trying to dodge her lion attacks, but as I was doing that, the tracking of the flowers kept whittling my health as I was dodging her. It was annoying.
Well, if she does aspect of the Crucible Bloom, don't like stay near that area. Leave
I mean, I'm running. I was running away. It's just like she was then immediately then lying. She was then doing the lion thing to run after me. So like I was kind of being boxed in because of that.
All right.
Oh, okay, that.
How's it looking?
That's way easier from just actually just doing my skill at her. Devonia's hammer. All right.
And Crucible Hammer down. All right, I'll read those to you
Yes.
quickly so you can go to bed. Helm Worm by Devonia, longest serving of the Crucible Knights, holds the power of the Crucible of Life, the primordial form of the Erd Tree, strengthens aspect of the Crucible incantations. It is said Devonia quested in search of the Crucible's origin and departed from the lands of the Erd Tree alone. And then Devonia's Hammer, great hammer wielded by Devonia, longest serving of the Crucible Knights. Weapon forged by primordial gold, marked by its reddish hue and inhabited by ancient holiness. A torrent of life is engraved upon the striking face. Unique skill Devonia's Vortex, so using the power of the Crucible Vortex, violently spin the hammer around and slam the ground, causing a shockwave. This shield is fully charged to increase its power. I think I've already pointed this out, but I think it's extremely amusing that all of the Crucible Knights that are named, which are Ordovia, Siluria, and Devonia, are named after geological slash prehistorical periods.
That's funny, yeah.
Like the Devonian period, the Silurian period, the Ordovian period, and then
Oh, yeah, you're right.
all we're missing is the Cambrian period kind of thing.
Cambrius. If you call it Sir Cambrius or something like that.
Cambrius or Cambrius. Anyways,
To be a version of it where it's actually a name.
I don't know. Yeah, Cambria, something like that. All right, you going to bed?
Or at least I'm gonna go get some water to drink and stuff.
All right, have a good night. Likes playing with you again. It's been a while. I mean, we played last week, but we didn't stream. And I forgot to say, yes, there was a whole bit I was doing, but Harry DuBois has woken up from a fugue state. He has once again introduced amnesia into himself, and this time he has awoken and discovered that the entirety of Rao Base has been completed. And so has all of Kara's Hidden Grave, and all of the bits of the Cerulean coast that he had missed before. Wow, how did this happen? Fascinating. It looks like he'll have
And
to...
who is that weird? Who's the weird guy with the tree hat?
Yes, who's this weird guy with the tree hat, with the tree sentinel hat? Who we did not see.
I feel like Harry would just remember the thing of like the guy that has the weird tree as part of a tree attached to his hat. I think he'd only remember the tree part.
I feel like he would remember the guy who cried. I think he would remember the time that he cried so hard he died.
That too, but I think the separate part is like in an actual like Disco Elysium style thing. Harry, as an attached memory, would just remember this weird dude that like gave him a thumbs up one time, like, a bunch of times, and also like has his hat as a tree.
I think okay, I'm trying to think. It would be like Inland Empire, a tree. A tree. Its branches spindled and spidery. Lead, but ever leaved, yet currently dead. The leaves currently dead. Vegetation rotting on the branches. Was this poisoned by its seed, or by its nature? Was this poisoned at the seed, by the world around it? You can't tell. All you know.
Which one would describe? Which one would describe like a smiling face covered by metal, illuminated by blue moonlight?
It depends on the context. Like, if I think it's probably one of the intelligence ones. It's probably one of the psych ones. So I said Inland Empire because I was kind of Inland Empire is like the super like abstract ones. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I think what you're talking
Feeling
about
the
is
land
probably
stuff, yeah.
like that's kind of what I was going for. Is like, that's the kind of like, Inland Empire is kind of like the artsy, the curtains are blue because
That's
he
fair.
wants to die thing. Which, to be fair, that is why the curtains are blue. Always, I'm 100% serious. But the I think you're describing maybe conceptualization, because conceptualization is like
Fair.
artsiness.
And then like visual calculus is just more how to do a dodge roll through someone's iframes.
Visual cap. Well, no. Well, how to do a dodge roll is a combination of savoir-faire and probably endurance.
Fair.
Savoir-faire is probably mostly savoir-faire and maybe hand-eye coordination, but visual calculus would be finding the weak. It would be a combination of hand-eye coordination and visual calculus to like examine the weak points or the areas in their swing that make it safe. The reaction speed itself would be savoir-faire.
Would it be the very Disco Elysium thing to be like, okay, so you need to dodge exactly this type of you fuck up the dodge roll.
Yes, exactly. I mean, if you fucked up the dodge roll, then reaction speed. It would be a combination of reaction speed, calling you out for not reacting fast enough. It'd be savoir-faire for calling you out for not executing the maneuver, and then it would be visual calculus calling you out for not recognizing
like,
the pattern.
I gave you the perfect opportunity, you just fucked it up.
Well, not the opportunity. Like, I told you the information you needed to know. Visual calculus gives you the information. Reaction, savoir-faire gives you the technique. Reaction speed gives you the execution.
Would they ever argue with each other if they all like are them fighting each other cause you to fuck up?
Yes, actually, that happens pretty specifically in a scene. I don't know how much you want to spoil it. It happens multiple times.
I mean, go ahead. I'm curious.
Wait. The peak is obfuscated by a cloud. Which peak are you talking about, Vincent? But there's a scene in the game where basically there is a character who has such incredibly high charisma that all of your skills are basically like enthralled by them. And then you need to do like a legendary volition check, and volition is your willpower, self-control, and your motivation. Mm-hmm. So willpower is the one who's like always going to help you, going to help Harry get back up. And there's a reason why there's like a video on YouTube with like 500,000 views that is like 20 minutes of volition giving you encouraging advice, because that's volition.
Volition is yeah. What's volition is for?
Volition's you need to do a legendary check, and Volition's like, I got bad news. Every single one of these other guys, and then it goes through a list of like six of the personalities. Yeah, they're all compromised. They're all like a combination of too horny, or too like compelled, or too just like disarmed by her to actually do this. And then there's a good 3-4 minutes where the skills are all just like calling Volition an idiot and a loser, and like, you're just trying to get in the way of our fun, or how can you not see that like this is totally what's happening? And
like, we should totally fuck this over.
Yes, and Volition is just kind of like, You see what I mean?
I think they're all making bad choices, but I can't stop them.
Yeah. No, that
It's like,
happens a lot. There's also
having a peanut gallery inside your brain is funny and
It is
terrible
very
at the
funny.
same time.
There's also a moment where Harry can literally have, I think, either a stroke or a aneurysm, and he will literally just sit in one spot, repeating the same word sentence for like 4 or 5 minutes while the person he's talking to like freaks the fuck out, and the skills will start arguing about how to best resolve the situation. One of them is like,
okay, so
this-
is that what people have done on the run where all your skills are max, so they're all fucking haywire?
no, that's actually just a situation where there's a specific woman you can talk to, and you can say the phrase, "Mr. Evrard is helping me find my gun." And for some reason, if Harry says that, he will say nothing but that for like 3, 4, 5 minutes, and the character will get visibly more uncomfortable and concerned as he stands there slack-jawed, saying the only one thing over and over, during which his skills start to argue. There's also the time when Half-Light starts speaking in ancient Greek to you, talking about the end of the world, but that's a little weird.
Have like the part of you that interacts with the pale. Have like the part of you that interacts with the pale.
Half-Light is Harry's capacity for violence. It's his.
Oh, okay.
But so it. I mean, kind of in a way, because the pale is.
It's just it's the universe's apathy essentially, but also isn't it also nuclear waste?
Kind of, yeah. But and
it's
you know,
weird mix of both. It's like magical nuclear waste.
Yeah, but also it's like produced by human thoughts, and like human like ego. But I don't mean like ego like self-centeredness, like the human like psyche.
Depression, apathy. Like
oh no, not negative. Exactly. It's literally like it's not that. It's literally like
because I know that it's explore and Tigger and Tail will actually kind of get into the pale as a thing.
No, it's not just negative emotions. It's generated by the thought of humanity.
Oh, okay. So it's literally just so it's more of the counter energy to human existence.
Kind of, yes. Although it's a little weird, and I have not read the book, so I confess that my understanding is incomplete.
I mean, it's like its translations are wonky.
What I want to say is that Vincent is right that Shivers probably has a closer connection to the Pale than Half-Light. I don't think any one skill is attached to it the most. Inland Empire kind of does, because Inland Empire is just kind of super far out there in a weird way.
I mean, that one's just the vibes of stuff.
I mean, Inland Empire...
Shivers is the gut feeling.
Well, Shivers is a combination of gut feeling and like the ability to sense the city, and Shivers is weird because with Shivers and with the only two skills that in the game that like explicitly have Harry get as close to mind reading as possible are Shivers, which like reads the mind of the entire city, and Esprit de Cour, which literally lets him read the minds of other cops. It's a little weird.
I guess there's some lie about how like if you're a cop, your brain is degraded a bit, but that might be something the game would actually say.
I mean, true, but it's more that like the he's so well in tuned to the vibes of other cops that he just knows what they're thinking. If his SPL is high enough,
aren't the cops in that city like also like in like Revachol like volunteers anyway?
The Revachol Citizen Militia are basically a foreign force, sort of, established by the coalition after they crushed the communist.
Right. Yeah. It's a whole thing. There's a whole occupation thing going on.
Yeah, and so the native, quote unquote, the Revacholians like see the Revacholian Citizens Militia as like an extension of the coalition's like iron-fisted control.
Yeah, that's a messy compliment. That's a mess. Yeah.
Yeah, like Iron Fisted is weird because like it's Iron Fisted in that like the coalition literally has warships with like nuclear artillery that like are threatening to like obliterate you if you choose.
Wait, I thought it wasn't nuclear, but those are actually like pale bombs or something.
No, I don't think they have that technology.
Because I thought when the bombs are dropped, it creates the pale.
Yeah, I mean that's maybe, I don't know, but yes, I was saying Esprit de Cour is the police mind control one, Vincent. I was saying Shivers reads the mind of the city.
Yeah, it's So is the whole thing of him like having like the weird aneurysm thing? You think is that a reference to like a bug in like a beta version of the game?
I have no clue. I have no clue.
That feels like a thing they just turned into a feature.
Maybe. I don't know.
Unless it's like unless the thing is that he said that line so many times that one lady that it just causes brain to like eat itself for a bit.
The thing is that like you need to keep what you say it once, and then you have a few options to like either back out or say it again. If you keep saying it, it becomes the only thing he can say. And during the during the earlier times when he said it again and again, and you chose to say it, she was getting kind of like, yes, you just said that. And then once it becomes the only option, she's like freaking out. And then
so you could do it to yourself because Harry's brain's that fractured.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little weird because like Harry is, unhealthy in every respect.
He's unhealthy, but he's also like surprisingly effective at his job when he like gets through the fugue state.
Yeah, like it's weird. He's not a healthy man, but he's got like incredible cardio. Like, and to be fair, he
has durability as a person.
Well, durability, and I mean, this is spoil. Fine, I'll tell you. Harry is a former gym teacher. That's what I'll say.
Oh, okay.
But
in like anyways, in a positive or a negative way.
I will not say anymore.
Okay.
But like, there's a point in the game where Kim, who is in shape, will say to Harry, the joke they tell is that everybody in Precinct 42, gets to work on, gets to the cases on time. That's true, because you run everywhere. And that's a terrible Belgian accent, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. And that's because
Kim was extremely Belgian.
He is extremely Belgian. But that's because you kind of have to run. I mean, unless you're willing to just walk really slowly, you have to run everywhere. And Kim's comment on that is that. And Kim is kind of confused, like, you're a man who's not particularly healthy physically, but you have incredible cardio potential.
Well, it's because Harry's whole thing is that he burns himself out to solve a case in record time, usually like within like a few days at tops, and then he like has a fucking bender because it makes him like have a emotional meltdown. Yes. He does this to the point where he loses you forgets who the fuck he is, and this has happened like more than 5 times.
I don't know about that, but it's happened at least once before the game. At least one other time before the game.
Okay, it just seems like it's a thing where it's just like he is good at his job, but every time he does it, he basically burns a part of himself out to do it.
Yeah, but then there's the whole thing of like if he remembers, he gets so incredibly sad that he wants to die. So,
I guess it matters if it's before or after the divorce.
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of information. It's messy, but some of the information does suggest he was almost that bad for the divorce. And that's part of
what led to the divorce, so yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I have to go to bed, or you have to go to bed, and I should probably leave, but you are wonderful. Thank you, Vincent. Vincent, you are wonderful. Please, round of applause for our sole listener.
I'm gonna go get some water and lay down.
Have a good night. Thank you.
You too, thank you.